myself. Going out there and playing with confidence. My teammates gave me the ball in the right spots as well. So that's kind of what I'm sticking with.
Don, I know you kind of talked about your adaptability last week, carrying that over from place to place. You transferred. What's kind of one specific example how you think you've had to maybe not transform your game, but just kind of adapt to this team coming in this year, or maybe during the season?
Can you ask that?
You talked about your adaptability, just going from place to place. What's kind of one specific example you can come into this year from Georgetown, or maybe during the season, a way you've had to kind of adapt to just being in a new environment?
I would say like every way, really, just to be comfortable and to thrive in this system. When I first got here, it was a new coach in the team, new players, new league. So just getting used to everything, but really just doing whatever the team needs to be successful with it. Whether that's defending, rebounding, passing, shooting, whatever it is.
Both of you guys, how do you kind of flush like the heartbreak of that Penn State loss and move forward as a team to get ready for the Big Ten tournament?
Kind of like how we did in the past, like with other games we should have had, like Ohio State, Nebraska. Kind of just like watch film, just like try to correct those mistakes and just keep winning, keep a winning attitude. I feel like if we keep doing that, we'll be successful.
Don, the two of you have obviously started together. Julian's been playing for this past 6 weeks. Where do you see the biggest growth in Julian's game as a big in terms of you being a guard and working together with the starting five throughout the year?
I would say just really like my feel with him and the feel on the floor, getting the ball where he likes the ball at, in positions that he's comfortable in scoring, and just learning his comfort spots really, and trying to get him the ball in those different situations. As time goes on, he definitely progressed well throughout the season, taking on really good challenges throughout the year. So that's obviously.
Don, I think other than your coach, I think you're the only one on this roster that's won a conference tournament. What similarities do you see between that team and this team, and also what do you think this team has to do to make a run?
When you say similarities, I mean, it's been ups and downs throughout the whole season, but this group kind of really stayed together through it all. We tried to, just battle through adversity, which we did, got better from it. And then moving forward, really it's really mental at this point. Just locking in and scouting report, and then how we need to come out and attack the other team.
JuJu, when did you find out that you made honorable mention for the All Big Ten?
You said when?
When did you find out that you made honorable mention? Hopefully I'm not telling you right now that you made it for...
Nah. I found out like a couple hours ago. Yeah, I was checking it a lot just to see like guys made it, guys where guys were and where the coaches thought we were, and I was proud I made that, like was thought of and brought up with those guys.
And besides self-motivation for your work this year, who do you credit most of your success to helping you, the big jump that you made since last year?
Definitely Coach Grant. Him working out, like we try to get in extra work, before and after sometimes. Shooting free throws, doing basic things that some guys don't like to do, and just take care of the fundamentals. And I feel like that just carried me a long way.
Hey guys, and not to harp on Sunday, but just because of the fact that it cost you the Friday, the double bye, the way that it ended, getting past that one, does it help to have so many, although a lot of new players, a lot of experienced players, to be able to put that kind of thing behind you? And even JuJu now, year two for you, if it was a bunch of freshmen and sophomores, I imagine that would be a lot harder to put that one behind you. Is that accurate? Do you agree with that?
I would say so. Definitely, the experience on this team understands that, it happened, it's past us, but our future is in front of us. So, just trying to lock in on the game and tournament, really, just to try to win the championship is the most important thing for this team right now.
And Coach described just how immediately afterwards, how angry you guys were about that result, and to be able to let those emotions out, and that's okay. Someplace that's not okay. That then can lead to a downward spiral. to almost be encouraged. How important do you think that is for you guys?
Yeah, it's definitely, it's definitely a emotional sport to play, especially for like guys that show a lot of emotions, like me, like guys like that's real passionate about the sport. And sometimes you just can't like always wear your feelings on your sleeve on the court. You gotta be all positive. Sometimes those feelings after a loss, they just build up and boil over sometimes, and then it kind of gets out of control. And we understand as family, we stay together, we let that happen, we let everybody express how they feel, and then we just get back in the lab and get to work.
And one more thing, and Julian, being in a conference with so many great big men, to be all conference, honorable mention, sophomore, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot, definitely work to be done there, and I feel like I can keep getting better and maybe make one of those teams next year.
Anything else for these guys? Nick, you want more?
Yeah, Dom, just kind of, having the career you've had, come from Mount St. Mary's and Siena. I just kind of wondering, like, if you could give one piece of advice to maybe a guard who's getting looks from, a higher level, from that is maybe playing at a lower level, looking to get to, BD school, Big Ten school. What do you think something that's, important to get to them?
I would say go somewhere that fits your style of play and somewhere that you can be an impact and win right away. But I think that's the most important thing in order to showcase your abilities and your skill set.